Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.
The county of Uasin Gishu is playing host to the 8th edition of the Devolution Conference. Those in attendance on this first day of the conference had a reflective day on matters devolution as the country celebrates 10 years of a devolved structure of government. Lois Wangui now with a chronology of the day's events.
Delegates drawn from the national and regional governments, the country's private sector, global community, international and development partners attended the Devolution Conference in Eldoret. Around noon, the chief guest, President William Ruto, arrived and toured various exhibition stands. International partners took to the stage with the American government, presenting an impressive perspective of the country's economy, noting our greatest strength is in our human capital, while corruption is our weakest link.
Kenya must have a consistent, transparent, and fairly administered national tax policy to attract and retain foreign direct investment and accelerate economic development. The tax rates don't need to be the lowest. They need to be the most consistent.
Sentiments which were shared by President William Ruto, noting that his government is at the forefront of exporting Kenyan labor and in its numbers to provide a solution to unemployment, especially to the youth, as well as improve the country's foreign exchange earnings.
We have finally agreed on the functions that should be transferred. An analysis is going on the funding that will accompany the transfer of those functions. And I am told that in the next 60 days, we should be able to transfer all the remaining functions to our counties.
Your Excellency, accept on behalf of my colleagues our sincere gratitudes for the end-of-year disbursements, which were on time for the first time in 10 years.
In their presentation, the private sector detailed its role in partnership strategies to ensure their support for devolution in the country. The national government would have a huge representation, and the remarks noted by speakers of the National Assemblies, with the Prime Cabinet Secretary tasking all and sundry to exercise integrity to nurture devolution in their spheres of influence.
So the question that we all go away asking ourselves is, if you're a governor and you have your administration in your county, taking from that pitch, are you a facilitator or are you an obstructor?
On this day, a lot has been said, reiterated upon, reflected and conversed. And now the challenge will be to see whether all that will be implemented and whether the effects will trickle down to Mwananchi, a key stakeholder in matters devolution in the country. Lois Wangui, NTV, in the county of Uasin Gishu.